My people, my Biafran people, now how in a day, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending for where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media and I'm holding it down. I say may God bless Biafra and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Mazenam the Kano. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency, ESN, Ekpa, Simon and Joko. For the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you because we know in your hands Biafra is coming. In your hands Biafra is safe. And in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people, the children, the men, the women, the sick, the poor, the elderly, the young, the civilized and the uncivilized, those born within Biafra and those born around the bites of Biafra, we shall rejoice, we shall cry for joy. We shall scream, hallelujah day, the day has come, the day of redemption. Biafra will be here and come what may. From the 2nd of December, we shall start the declaration of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans, today, what you are looking at is something that will blow your mind. Today, I want to expose the Zoo media. Unfortunately, we call them the Yoruba media. But out of respect that I have for those who believe in the Yoruba nation, out of respect that I have for those who are down with the Oduduwa nation, I will find a way to create or differentiate them between the real Yorubas and the Afonjas. So in this case, I will speak on the Afonjas, those who believe in Tinubu, those who Tinubu has made them to become tribalist. For the first time, we are seeing Lagos State becoming a tribal bigot. A place that was once the capital of Nigeria is today the headquarter of tribalism. Lord have mercy. Today, my people, I will show you what happened in the so-called news that is going around the whole world now about Simon Ekpa and the Finnish government, or the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister, speaking about Simon Ekpa in the zoo called Nigeria. What you are seeing here is the amazing Foreign Affairs Minister of Finland, and I will tell you what happened in this video. What happened in this video was that she was invited, along with all the Scandinavian foreign affairs ministers, by the man they call Yusuf Tuggar. Yusuf Tuggar is the foreign affairs minister of the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. And they did a 419 to all the Scandinavian foreign affairs ministers. They came for a different summit, but unknown to them, that the Nigerian government, they planted some interviewers. Nigeria. They planted some interviewers to ask questions about Simon Ekpa, to skip the main issues at hand, and they were asking about Simon Ekpa. Because they came there to discuss energy and immigration for the Nigerians who are applying to go to the zoo, to go and school or whatever, and also renewable energy and the rest of them. Unknown to them, that Yusuf Tuggar planted some zoo journalists in that place. And they asked some strange questions, which the lady was put on the spot, with all due respect. And the Foreign Affairs Minister of Finland had to respond. But she was put on the spot. She never saw it coming. So at this point, my people, I will break down what happened in that interview, the main one that spoke about Simon Ekpa. Unknown to you, they were discussing for about 30 minutes about so many other things. But the Zoom media, they chose to take a snippet of where they asked about Simon Ekpa, so that it will look as if the Finnish, the Swedish, the Danish, and the rest of them, all the foreign affairs minister, it should look as if they came to Nigeria to discuss Simon Ekpa. I call this a fear tactics. And unfortunately, the Yoruba media, they are working hand in hand with the Nigerian government. Very, very sad. Before I go any much further, I wish to break down what was said in those key points of the interview. And also, I will show you something that happened in that interview that cut them short, that made sure the Zoom media could not ask any other question in relation to Simon Ekpa. If you are ready, let's go there. Listen. Let's go there. Listen.
In a not very, say, constructive manner, then indeed we have taken this up and discussed this with the Nigerian authorities in full collaboration.
Hold it there. This is the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. With all due respect, the lady who is speaking now with blonde hair is the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. There is something I will show you to show you that the Zoom media, they are not educated. They are backward. Only God knows how these people, they gain their education. Only God knows how they passed their so-called school of journalism. Because ordinary face or features, they don't know. I will show you something. Mark this lady's face. Mark her features. She has a blonde hair. But when one of the Zoom media, one of the Yoruba media person, journalist, was reporting for one big international media, she will use the person by the right-hand side of the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. She made a mistake to choose that one you are seeing that has a black hair. She will claim that is the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. Ordinary basic things they don't know. No wonder they choose to follow the cabal. Ordinary basic things they don't know. I will expose them. But at this point, let us hear this lady first. This was where she was ambushed with the questions about Simon Ekpa from nowhere, because they came to Nigeria not to discuss Simon Ekpa. But listen to what happened here. It will blow your mind. Let's take it back. Listen to what happened. The guys you are seeing here, they are the media men, the Zoom media men that planned this thing. But listen to what happened, please. Listen.
In a not very, say, constructive manner, then indeed we have taken this up and discussed this with the Nigerian authorities in full collaboration. And the entire process is within our judicial system. And in Finland, who operates very strictly by the rule of law, such as we see that Nigeria is doing as well. It is not the political question, but it is the question to the judicial system. And both our judicial systems do collaborate on this matter, and we hope that we will be able to close it.
Hold on. She said here, this is not a political question or whatever. It has to do with the judicial system. So what she was trying to say here is that it is not a political thing between we and Nigeria, within the Finnish and Nigeria. No, it has to do with a judicial system in Finland. I keep telling you, give what belongs to Caesar and to God. Now, she came with the same perspective. She said, what is happening in the case of Simon Ekpa, it has nothing to do with the political system. It has to do with the judicial system. Because the Nigerian zoo, they wanted to become an international politics stuff. She said, no. What is going on about Simon Ekpa is not a political stuff. It's not a political issue. It won't be a discussion between Finland and Nigeria on a political front. No. We are not doing that here. What we have going on with Simon Ekpa is a judicial system. And is he operating under the rule of law? Don't forget, in a system like that, nobody is above the law. There is no bigger I or smaller you. Like in your zoo government, where the politicians, they are above the law. When you believe in the rule of law, it has to be applicable from the judiciary. Oyibo. You are looking at those who believe that justice must be blind, justice must be seen done. And in the rule of law that Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark, they operate under, there is no boy or man bigger than the law. There is no bigger I or smaller you. There is no Oga or gatesman under the law. Everybody is equal under the law. So she was ambushed with this question, trying to say, oh, this thing has to do with the political stuff between Nigeria and Finland. She said, no, it has nothing to do with the political side of things, with all due respect. It has to do with judiciary. Now, Simon Ekpa has the right, the freedom of speech, freedom of association, and he's operating under the law. I have to educate the zoo dirty gutter media today, because I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of teaching these idiots their job. Those who claim they are educated, they claim they are journalists, they claim they went through the schools of journalism. But many a time when you see the way they behave, they always do a hard job. They are happy to put the Biafra man down. They are happy to make sure the Biafra man does not gain her freedom, because they know deep inside, once the Biafra men are free, once the Biafrans are free from that zoo, it will be left with them and the Fulani to deal with. And this time around, they will not win, because people like us, men like us, we have come in. Last time I checked, they said the Igbos is all about buying and selling. Last time I checked, when Peter Obi was doing his campaign during the election, we heard Sanwo-Olu from the back of Tinubu when Tinubu was shouting, Obi, Obi, in a campaign. Tinubu was shouting, Obi, Obi. Sanwo-Olu said, buying and selling, and the crowd were laughing. They have relegated the Biafrans to buying and selling. But today you are seeing a man speak to you intellectually. A man is speaking to you in a language you guys don't understand. I am here to tell you that when it comes to the Biafrans, if it's business, we are number one. When it comes to education, we are the kings and queens of education. You guys are beneath us when it comes to education. I dare any of you to step into the ring and debate me one-on-one. You ingrates. Every time you keep on setting us up because you are scared of the caliphate, you are scared of the bully in the class, and you are here sabotaging Simon Ekpa. But when Chief Sunday Igboho was doing his stuff, none of us sabotaged him. No Biafran man or media spoke ill against Chief Sunday Igboho. Till this day, we still respect him and love him. But you guys, over and over again, you keep on blackmailing us. You give a dog a bad name just to hang it, over and over and over again. But I digress. Let's get back to this discussion. She said here, with all the respect, when it comes to Simon Ekpa, it is not a political thing, because Nigeria wants to make it a political thing. It means between the internationals of states, Nigeria and Finland having a political discussion, government to government. But here she said, no. It has nothing to do with the political side. When it comes to Simon Ekpa, it has to do with judiciary. We believe in the rule of law. And our judiciary, they are looking into it. When it comes to the rule of law, it is the judiciary, those that interpret the law. They are the one that will checkmate you to see if you have gone beyond the boundaries, beyond the scope, beyond the limitations, beyond the constraints of your freedom. Lord have mercy. Today you are seeing a Biafra man speak to you like a god. And you're all wondering, who is this guy? Who is this man speaking? He refused to show his face. Who is he? We want to know this man. I see all the blackmail you guys are doing. You are sending me pictures of girls trying to set me up. You guys are beneath me. All those tricks cannot catch me. I am beyond your scope. I am beyond your level. When you are dealing with me, see me as you are dealing with a God and a man with the embodiment of knowledge. Let the zoo keep on trying what they are doing. You are fishing, trying to set me up. With a woman, with fake money and all those things, you are wasting your time. Bastards. But I digress. Let's get back to this. Please, my people. Let us hear what this woman said, because in this her explanation, she was ambushed with something that has nothing to be discussed about in the reason why they came to Nigeria. And I will show you what she did towards the end. Not her, but another woman now saw what they were doing and she cut them off. I will show you in this video. In the next few minutes, I will show you something that happened that most of you in the media, you forgot this one. Our Biafran guys who are in the media, you did not catch this one. But me, I know they forget anything. Now see me, I am critical to the end. I dot all my I's and cross all my T's. In fact, for those who are a bit slow in, grasping things, I will get back a little bit. Hear the way she explained the difference between things being apolitical and things being under the judiciary side of things. Listen one more time. Then I will show you something that most of you missed. That was why the Zoom media, they could not ask further questions. I will show you something that will blow your mind. You see me, I am a critical thinker. Everything I do is in-depth. I must go deeper, nose deep into it, whatever I do. I always take a nose dive. Whatever I'm doing, I must go deeper, in-depth. Now, hear it one more time, and I will only stop at an area where the Zoom media were now shamed. Mind you, I have told you to keep on looking at her hairstyle, her features. Look at her features. She's a lady with blonde hair. We know that most of the Scandinavians, they're either blonde or whatever, but watch her features. You will see, I will show you somewhere else where the Zoom media, they were reporting that she came to Nigeria about Simon Ekpa, and they were showing somebody else entirely. What a shame. So make una hear again, I beg. Make una hear. Lend me your ears. For the next 5 minutes, lend me your ears. Listen. Listen, take it back.
In a not very, constructive manner, then indeed we have taken this up and discussed this with the Nigerian authorities in full collaboration. And the entire process is within our judicial system. And in Finland, who operates very strictly by the rule of law, such as we see that Nigeria is doing as well. It is not the political question, but it is a question to the judicial system.
It is not a political question, but a question for the judicial system. It is not a political question, but a question for the judicial system. It is not a political question when it comes to Simon Ekpa, but a question of the judicial system. I hope now you catch it. But listen, I've not gotten there yet though. You see me, I never get where I go yet. Let me take you on this journey. Come walk with me. Come with me. Let me take you on this journey. You see the zoo, they are not ready for what is to come. All the zoo can do is spy us. All they want to do now, someone like me now with the level of knowledge I have, they will call me a miscreant. They will send their military to spy me. If I was in that zoo, all they will do is kill this talent that is embedded in me. They've been killing us for far too long, but we are saying we shall die no more. The days of buying us is over. Because they've been buying so much talent from the land of Biafra. All the youths they are buying, we are saying the buying must cease. Because if you leave me with the zoo, they cannot wait to put their bullets through my head, through my heart, and through my skin. They can't wait. And you wonder why that zoo is still backward. Why old men, criminals, hooligans, thugs, drug dealers, why they are still the ones ruling that zoo called Nigeria. The bright ones are being quiet. The bright ones don't have the opportunity in that zoo republic. When I was in that zoo, I had no opportunity. But when I got to the Western world, the white man till this day, they are shouting, how come this guy came from Africa? How come? You look different. You talk different. The way you roll different. Your persona is amazing. You are very passionate. You are charismatic. We need more like you in the Western world. But in the zoo, if I was in the zoo, they cannot wait to carry the gun to buy me. And you wonder why they call you a shithole country. You wonder why they call you an underdeveloped country, an underdeveloping country. Let's continue. Very backward people. Wicked animals. Let's continue. Listen now, please, listen. She just explained, when it comes to Simon Ekpa, it has nothing to do with political, but judiciary. And under judiciary, you have to look at the rule of law. That's what she's saying here. Now, let's move. Just come with me in this journey, please. Come with me. This is how you do critical thinking. Please, Nigerians, the education you went to Nigeria is still backward. This is how it's done in the Western world. When you do it this way, for the next 100 years, it will retain in your memory. Please, come with me in this journey. Walk with me. Listen.
Both our judicial systems do collaborate on this matter, and we hope that we will be able to close it soon. What comes to education, indeed, I guess all of us in the Nordics pride ourselves of focusing very much on...
Boom! Now, she now went back to the main thing why she came from. She went back to the main reason why they came there. When it comes to education, she believed herself and all the other Nordic foreign affairs ministries, they believe in education and all that stuff. Now, she came back to the reason why they came to Nigeria. That's how wise the white man, they behave. They will not shout at you. They will not insult. They say, why are you asking me something? No. They will respond, but they will take you back to the reason why they came. Because the question you asked about Simon Ekpa was out of point. In the law court, they call it obiter dictum. Obiter. O-B-I-T-E-R. Oscar, Bravo, Indigo, Tango, Echo, Romeo, obiter dictum. It means out of point, out of scope. You are beating about the bush. The things you are saying has nothing to do with the reason why we came to Nigeria. We came to Nigeria to discuss education and energy. Una go hear them now. Because the Zoom media, they were ready to ask about Simon Ekpa all day. But you will see where they cut them short. Oh Lord of mercy. You see me? I know they forget things. This my brain, you know they forget things. They analyze. I've got the eye of an eagle. Now listen. She's now speaking about education. Out of nowhere. That tells you they came for something else. They did not come to Nigeria to discuss Simon Ekpa, with all due respect. Yusuf Tuggar, you did well. Good try. Good try. Good try. We saw what you did. And what's so funny, the Zoom media, they forgot the reason why they came to Nigeria. They are only speaking about Simon Ekpa. Oh, Finland has said they are in the court to bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. Simon Ekpa is coming to Nigeria. Simon Ekpa will be brought to book. That's what they are saying in the media. They left the reason why these guys came to Nigeria to discuss education and energy. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm too much. Listen now, please. Lend me your ears. I beg. Now beg at the beguna. Lend me your ears. Listen.
And who operates very strictly by the rule of law, such as...
She's speaking about rule of law. Now she will now say, she will now speak about education, because that's why they came to Nigeria. That's what they came to discuss. That's all they came to discuss. Why ask me about Simon Ekpa? This is what we came to discuss. Watch the way she cleverly brought them back to the topic. Listen, you will see her speak about education. Please, listen.
We see that Nigeria is doing as well. It is not the political question, but it is a question to the judicial system. And both our judicial systems do collaborate on this matter, and we hope that we will be able to close it soon. What comes to education, indeed, I guess all of us in the Nordics pride ourselves of focusing very much on human capital and education, since in order to thrive and prosper, we not only need stability and trust in our societies, but we also need for the possibility for each and every individual, independent of where he or she comes from, the possibility to thrive in her life based on education and the ability to work and be an entrepreneur. And indeed, just today I had the chance to meet with the Finnish embassy staff here, and I was very intrigued by the growing number of student visa applications and work permit applications.
Boom. And she is very intrigued with the number of student visa applications and work permit applications coming from Nigerians trying to go to school, work in Finland. You see, now they're discussing the reason why they came there. Because don't forget, in the UK too, they are also doing their school stuff. But because of all the politics happening in the UK, they are now looking towards Finland. And you know, say, wherever there is sugar, you will find ants. Those in the zoo, they have seen how Simon Ekpa, one boy they call a small boy, he can shake the zoo anyhow. So by nature, people now, they want to go and study in Finland. They want to work in Finland. Because they have been influenced by Simon Ekpa being in Finland and doing what he's doing. So she's speaking here, say, wow, she's intrigued. It's amazing to see the number of visas, student visa applications, and work permit applications to Finland. That's to show you why they came to Nigeria, to discuss more, to do more partnership, more collaboration when it comes to education and the rest. I'm still going somewhere. My people, I am going somewhere. She's still being nice. She's being polite, saying what she's saying. I want you to hear something else. Listen.
That Nigerians and other people in the region are putting through our embassy and our consular services. And we are obviously very glad for the interest, and we are processing each and every application with the thoroughness it needs. And we are very open and welcoming to new talents to Finland. And of course, also from the point of view that we know that it's very beneficial for people to perhaps study elsewhere and maybe return someday to build Nigeria's future as well. Thank you so much.
Listen now.
Thank you. I'll be pleased to address the last question, the one on energy collaboration someday to build.
Do you see what that woman now said? Say, and please now, going forward, I wish to only address the energy question. It was very, very quick. The cameraman from the Nigerians, they quickly cut it off. But me, I have eyes there because people told me, say, I know the culture of the white man. That woman that spoke just now said, hey, please, going forward, we only want to address the educational side and the energy side of things. But they cut it off quick. But thank God, as God will have it. You see, the Zoom media, they're very, very wicked. But as God will have it, the person when you do the editing, no, they're very, very skilled. They are not very, very skilled. They made a mistake. So we heard a bit of what that woman said. Then they quickly cut the video so it will look like they only came to speak about Simon Ekpa. So let's take it back a bit. Hear the other woman when talk. You will hear what she said a bit. Please, let's take it back a bit. Listen.
Very glad for the interest, and we are processing each and every application with the thoroughness it needs. And we are very open and welcoming to new talents to Finland. And of course, also from the point of view that we know that it's very beneficial for people to perhaps study elsewhere and maybe return someday to build Nigeria's future as well. Thank you so much.
Get ready. Listen.
Thank you. I'll be pleased to address the last question, the one on energy collaboration someday.
Boom! I wish to address the last question, and it has to be on energy. You see where they cut them off? It has to be on energy. But these guys, they were so quick, they were so meticulous, they quickly cut it off. Because when I heard that, and Finland, the Scandinavian countries came to discuss Nigeria, I said, that's not possible. I know them very well. Their culture is different. You know, I've lived in Denmark, I've lived in Sweden, I've lived in Norway. I know the culture of the Scandinavians. They will never stoop that low. They will not skip to the loo of the zoo government when they know the history about Simon Ekpa and his leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I took my time. I said, no. They go brown. It's going good now. No. These are the people that they are upright. And as God will have it, we have caught them somewhere. So they cut and joined this thing here. But let's just play and see. Watch.
Build Nigeria's future as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll be pleased to address the last question, the one on energy collaboration. I think that was directed.
Finland is...
You see, they cut it short and they show this other thing. They cut it short
Finland is...
and they are showing this something else. So what I'm going to do now is, I told you, I gave you guys an assignment during this broadcast. I said you should look at this lady who is the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. I told you to watch her. Elena Voltonen, I told you to watch her. Now, I will take you back to what one of the zoo media they reported. Unfortunately, the Yoruba media. I will call it the Afonja media. Out of respect that I have for Chief Sunday Igboho. Out of respect that I have for my guy, Koiki Media. That's the only reason why I am differentiating. Because for the first time, I've seen the people that act different. So I would differentiate them. I will call it the Afonja media. I want you to see what they did. See this woman now when they speak, she is the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. But I want you to see the way they zoom media, because all their own are anywhere their belly face. People when use Expo do exam. People when use Expo pass exam. I want to show you the way they reported this story. They showed somebody else entirely. They didn't show this woman as the Foreign Affairs Minister to show you how myopic, how backward they are when it comes to journalism. Those when use Expo, what they call the bullets. They use bullets to pass the exams. Expo. If you are ready, join me. Make we shame this woman who claimed to be a journalist. Make we shame her. Make we show the way she used break down the video. She was in there, and what she came out to report was something else entirely. If you are ready, join me. Make we shame the Zoo media. Make we shame the Yoruba Afonja media. Not all the Yorubas. The Afonja media. Make we shame them. For the first time, make we shame them, because it is getting out of hand. Make we shame them. If you are ready, let's go there. Listen.
The Finnish government has assured Nigeria of collaboration on the case of the factional leader of the separatist indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, who resides in Finland. Finland's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Elina Valtonen.
Boom! Look at who she's showing as the Finland Foreign Affairs Minister. After everything said and done, look at the person she's showing as the Finland Foreign Affairs Minister. Afonja. Hey, that woman where you see so. The Yoruba media with the one on make una this thing you are doing. Let's take it back. Watch her with confidence. Come and see the nonsense she reported. She's pointing this one with the black hair as the Foreign Affairs Minister for Finland. Listen, take it back. Listen.
The Finnish government has assured Nigeria of collaboration on the case of the factional leader of the separatist indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, who resides in Finland. Finland's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Elina Valtonen, provided this assurance during a press briefing in Abuja on Tuesday. Ekpa, who resides in Finland, leads a faction of IPOB known as Autopilot, which has been pushing for the creation of an independent state of Biafra, encompassing Nigeria's southeast and parts of the south-south regions. He's also alleged to have played a key role in instigating violence in Nigeria, particularly through the enforcement of the controversial sit-at-home order and other attacks targeting security personnel. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tuggar, had engaged in high-level discussions with 5 Nordic delegates who confirmed that Ekpa's issue was a central topic in his discussion with Valtonen.
Hey, let's take it back now, my people. I need to break this one down. permettez-moi to break this one line for line and word for word. The Zoom media, they will never change. Now, make we shame this girl from the Zoom media. Unfortunately, I keep saying it is the Yorubas. Unfortunately, they know we are fighting a just war, a good fight, yet they still side with the cabal. I don't know why. I don't understand why they are doing this. Despite we, the Biafrans, we have never come with a gun to steal your land before. But when it comes to our affairs, you keep on siding and supporting the other side. Very, very sad. But make we sit back, relax, hear what this lady said. I would checkmate her throughout. And after this video, I want you all to share this video to the whole world. For the first time, I'm asking you to share this video. Make shame they catch them. If you're ready, let's get down and break this video down. Listen.
The Finnish government has assured Nigeria of collaboration on the case of the factional leader of the separatist indigenous...
Hold it there, my sister. Hold it there. She said here that the Finnish government has assured Nigeria of a collaboration when it comes to the factionist leader called Ekpa. First of all, her name is Louisa Olaniyi. Louisa Olaniyi, now Yoruba girl, unfortunately. And now she go tell cock and bull stories. She will lie about the Finnish government. Something they sold to everybody in Nigeria. She is part of those that led this, propaganda about Ekpa in Finland. She told a big lie, a white lie, in her broadcast. Her name is Louisa Olaniyi. Why is she doing this? I don't know. Listen to what she said. Listen.
Resides in Finland. Finland's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Elina Valtonen, provided...
Hold it there. She called this one Finland's Foreign Affairs Minister, Elina Valtonen. With all the respect, this is not her. Ordinary, the basic things, so they don't check. Ordinary, the basic things, the Zoom media cannot check it. They put somebody else's picture there and they claim this is the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. God have mercy. Elina Valtonen. I gave you an assignment. I said the lady who was speaking was the main one with the blonde hair. This one, she's somebody else. But this is who the Yoruba media, unfortunately, I have to say it. The Yoruba media, they keep on doing these things. Because they know that when they report the right thing, Nigerian government will be angry. So they keep on working hand in hand with the Yoruba, with the Zoo media and the Zoo government. I wonder why. Now you understand why I'm always calling out Rufai Oseni, because to me, he is the last of the dying breed. You all love him. You call him the best. So I can only address the best, hoping I can, go deep inside his mind and snatch his consciousness. Make him, show some conscience when he's saying things on Arise News. That's why you see me call his name, Rufai Oseni, over and over again. He's the only one I believe in. Don't get me wrong, I like him a lot. He's the only one I believe in. The rest of them, they don't care. The rest of them no care about us at all. They no care about us at all. Look at who they are calling the Finnish Foreign Affairs Minister. Let's continue. Listen.
Assurance during a press briefing in Abuja on Tuesday. Ekpa, who resides in Finland, leads a faction of IPOB known as Autopilot.
Boom! Ekpa, who resides in Finland, leads a faction of IPOB known as Autopilot. Hello? Last time I checked, Autopilot, we moved away from Autopilot in the year 2023. More than a year and a half ago. But somebody who is reporting, somebody who is in the media, somebody who should be going through journals before you write up a news or whatever, before you must do your research. Look at what she's saying. She's calling us autopilots. It tells you she's speaking from the talking point of IPOB Nigeria Limited. She's speaking from the talking point of General Musa. She's speaking from the talking point of the Nigerian government. She's calling us autopilot. When you all know, say right now, we are known as the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. For the fact she's speaking about autopilot shows how backward she is, with all due respect. It shows you how inept, how shallow-minded she is, how myopic her views are. To call us autopilot. When last did we use that word, autopilot? My God. Let's take it back. Just hear her speak. Hear her speak.
Who resides in Finland. Finland's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Elina Valtonen, provided this assurance during a press briefing in Abuja on Tuesday. Ekpa, who resides in Finland, leads a faction of IPOB known as Autopilot, which has been pushing for the creation of an independent state of Biafra, encompassing Nigeria's southeast and parts of the south-south regions. He's also alleged to have played a key role in instigating violence in Nigeria, particularly through the enforcement of the controversial sit-at-home order.
Boom! Simon Ekpa also plays a key role towards violence in Nigeria by the enforcement of the sit-at-home order. Last time I checked with the Biafrans, it's been a voluntary movement for us. Every Monday for the past 3 years, nobody has done it before in the whole world. We have chosen to sit at home for 3 years and counting. Since June 2021, the Biafrans at home have been sitting at home. Biafrans in the local, they've been sitting at home for 3 years and counting. And guess what? The only one we are saying we are going to enforce, and we shall proudly say it, should be the forthcoming one, the 1 month sit at home. Lockdown, not even the 1 month lockdown that is coming. That one, the Biafra government have said they will proudly enforce that one. But when the Zoom media that reported it at home, look at her talking point. This is the face of the Zoom media. This is the face of those giving a dog a bad name just to hang it. Oh, God have mercy. Listen.
And other attacks targeting security personnel. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tuggar, had engaged in high-level discussions with 5 Nordic delegates who confirmed that Ekpa's issue was central topic in his discussion with Valtonen.
Boom! Hold it there, my sister. Hold it there. Take it back. Let me see your face. She claimed in closing that the Nigerian Foreign Affairs Minister Yusuf Tuggar and the 5 Nordic Foreign Affairs Minister, they had to sit down, and Simon Ekpa's topic or issues was paramount, was number 1, was the most important discussion. But just a few minutes ago, I showed you what that lady said. Say, the last question I will take, with all due respect, will has to do with energy, because that's what we came here for. They didn't come here for Simon Ekpa, with all due respect. But the Zumia just lied to you now, say Yusuf Tuggar. I know he's behind all this nonsense. Yusuf Tuggar and the 5 Nordic Foreign Affairs Minister, they have discussed and they said the main topic is Simon Ekpa. But I've shown you in the press conference, they only came for education and energy. And when the Zoom media, they chipped in that question about Simon Ekpa, it was handled in a very professional way. They said Simon Ekpa's case has not got to do with political. It is a judicial stuff. Do you get it? It is not political. It is a judicial stuff, because Nigeria wants to discuss Simon Ekpa. If they engage with them, it is now political, international politics. But said, no. This one has got nothing to do with Simon Ekpa when it comes to political stuff. It is a judicial stuff. And in Finland, we believe in the rule of law. And that's something that the judiciary are looking into. That's what I'm saying. Simon Ekpa is not above the law. As long as you are operating within the law, you're fine in the Western world. As long as you are operating within the law. But this lady now just told you lies. Say Yusuf Tuggar, the foreign affairs minister of Nigeria, and the other 5 Nordic this thing, they have discussed and said Simon Ekpa's case is the main case. Naim be the ogbumbo nangbumbo. The main case they've come to discuss in Nigeria. That's a lie from the pit of hell. And it's so sad and shameful. It is embarrassing. Say that topic, that's news. 90 Zoom media then carry wrongo. That was the news they ran with. They left why these people came. They came for education, to educate you, to have a partnership where you guys can jackpot through education, where you guys can jackpot to Finland through work permits. They came, 5 of them. They came for education and energy, but you guys turned around and you left those things because you guys don't care about education. To you, education is now haram because you believe in the Fulani cabal. To you, energy is something that is out of this world. It is alien to you guys because you believe in NEPA. When NEPA take light for 2 weeks, they give you light for 1 hour, you shout up NEPA. Una shame, they shame me. You Nigerian media, you people that believe in one Nigeria, una shame, they shame me. They shame me. Make una shame for me small. Una shame, they shame me. Now, in closing, I will speak to the Yorubas. I will speak to all of them. Even though I believe in the demarcation between the Afonjas and the real Oduduwa and the Yoruba nation people. But I will speak to the media because you guys need to get conscience. Make una look inwards. Get conscience. Listen to what she said, then I will speak to the Yorubas. Listen, take it back. Listen.
Had engaged in high-level discussions with 5 Nordic delegates who confirmed that Ekpa's issue was central topic in his discussion with Valtonen.
Now, take it back here. Let me get her face again.
He's also alleged to have...
Let me get her. Hold on, my sister. Hold on there with all due respect. We just said what she said. Say the reason why they came was a high-level discussion about Simon Ekpa. With all due respect, that was a very low-level discussion. Because it went beyond the scope of the reason why they came to Nigeria. The scope was to discuss education and energy. Education and energy. That's what they came to Nigeria for. Education and energy. For so many a time, Finland, Sweden, they've been trying to do that for a long time. To discuss education and energy. But at this point, I want to remind the Yorubas this stuff. That when it came to your brother, Chief Sunday Igboho, when Buhari was doing all what he did, attacking him, they went to his house to buy him, but thank God he escaped. And they buy 2 of his men. We the Biafrans, even the Biafran media, all of us, none of us attacked Chief Sunday Igboho. None of us told a lie about Chief Sunday Igboho. None of us lied against the movement of the Yoruba nation. We were in support of you guys. We said, wow, for the first time, the Yorubas, they've woken up. We thank God. We were happy, we were jubilating. We were in love with Chief Sunday Igboho. None of the Igbos, none of the Biafrans, none of the media from the Biafran side. Please show me any media from the Biafran side that attacked the Yoruba nation movement. No. Our only fear is, can you sustain it? Can we trust you that for the first time you are doing the right thing to fight for your freedom? This sounds so good to be true. If it is true, it is time for jubilation. And our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, had a discussion with the Sunday Igboho and the rest of them. Not once, not twice. We were all happy. We were rooting for Chief Sunday Igboho. Not only that, In the case of MK Abiola, a man that we all loved, we voted for him all across the Biafra land. We didn't attack the Yorubas. Ekpa, I believe, was there, or somebody was supposed to come out as well, but we said no. We voted for MK Abiola. And when Babangida, Abacha, they did what they did. When they did what they did to him, there was the drums of war beating. We know Nigeria very well that they will spin the news and they will attack the Igbos. The Igbos had to run for their life. We call it Oswa Abiola. We were scared for our life because we know the narrative. We know they will spin it. They will say it's the Igbos that are giving the Yorubas the confidence to do what they are doing. So they want to attack us. We ran back to the east. Oswa Abiola, we ran for our life because they were burning our businesses. They were destroying our businesses. We didn't support the cabal against MK Abiola. We supported Abiola. We believed in him. So I keep on wondering, even your brother, those that believe that your brother is Tinubu, you believe in him. When they called for a protest, we the Biafran, we said, give what belongs to Caesar, to God, to God. We have no business with your protest because for us, it is not about bad governance in Nigeria. We have no business, no affinity, no love with Nigeria anymore. We shall not protest against Tinubu. I'm showing you what we did. But in the case of Goodluck Jonathan, even your pastors, your men of God, they came out. Pastor Tunde Bakare, Pastor Adeboye, all of them, they came out against the Biafran man. When it was Goodluck Jonathan, you guys don't play ball with us. You go all out with the caliphate. For the sake of Buhari, you came out and you did your protest. Nobody was killed in Nigeria during that time. When it came to Nnamdi Kanu, again you betrayed us. When Buhari sent his men during the operator, their Python dance or whatever they called it, Nnamdi Kanu was on bail in his house. Buhari sent his military men, his Fulani men dressed in military uniform. They went to his house to occupy him. They killed 28 men in his house plus his dog Jack. And in the media, the Yorubas, they came out and said, please, we want to see the lifeless body of Nnamdi Kanu. He's a criminal. He's a fraudster. You changed our name given to us by God. You changed the name given to us by God, Biafra. You called us Biafra. You changed Biafra to Biafra. In the media, you were begging Buhari to show you the lifeless body, the dead body of Nnamdi Kanu. I know deep inside you are scared of the caliphate. But why throw away us under the bus just to be in the good books of the cabal? Why throw us under the bus just to be in the good books of the cabal? Even in the case of Peter Obi, we the Biafrans said no Biafran should vote. But because we don't enforce things, the Biafrans in Lagos that believed in Peter Obi, they chose to vote for Peter Obi in the presidential election. And when it came to the state governorship election, we saw what you guys did to us in Lagos. Iyashukudi, no come out to Iyashukudi. You made it personal. Businesses were burnt down. Iyashukudi did not come out to till this day. He's still a free man. But the Eze who said they are burning down our businesses, Lagos State Governor, if you cannot protect our business, perhaps I may have to call IPOB to protect our business. Not to fight the government though, but to protect the businesses of the Biafrans in Lagos. And that same day in the midnight, Governor Sanwo-Olu and the rest of them, they sent the DSS to the house of the Igwe. Till this day, the Igwe is still languishing in jail. No bail for him. They charged him with terrorism. Because there is no rule of law in Nigeria. People are not equal under the law. But in the same Lagos, they said the Igbo must go. Till this day, we saw the Twitter page of the owner. We saw their faces, their pictures, their names. We know those who did it. But till this day, nothing has happened to them. I'm saying this to the Yorubas to rethink and reconsider. Amend your ways when it comes to the Biafrans. We are not your enemy. We have never come to steal the land of the Yorubas. Even though when it comes to land grabbing, you always point at us. Our Igbo, they've come to steal the land. Omo Igbo, Omo Okoro, Omo Igbo, Omo Okoro. You always point, despite every land we have in Lagos or wherever, we have paid for it. Every house we own, we've paid money to buy your house. I mean, what's the crime? I don't buy your house. If I break them down and build something much better, why are you angry with me? But those, when they come with their cows, AK-47, to take your bushes, to take your gold, to take your land, you are okay with them. In Oyo State, you signed a partnership with them. MOU, a memorandum of understanding with Mieti Allah in Oyo State. Despite you know they are coming to take your gold, but you say no, they can bring their cow to eat grass, but please don't attack our farmers. Then I ask the question, is the grass in Yoruba land more sweeter or much more sweeter than the one in Kaduna, in Bauchi, in Niger, in Sokoto, in Kano? How come the Metala want to bring their cow to eat your Yoruba grass? Is the grass in Yoruba land sweeter? Deep inside, you know why they are coming. What they did to you back in the days, how you lost Ilorin and the rest of them. They are coming again. You know this, but deep inside, you keep on playing to the gallery. You turn your anger, your frustration on the Igbos. And now, in the case of Simon Ekpa, a man who is destined to get us Biafra, again, the Zoom media, you are spinning the news against Simon Ekpa. You've made the main reason that the 5 Nordic ministers came to Nigeria to be about Simon Ekpa. That's the narrative we have in the media. You and I know they came for education and energy. They didn't come for Simon Ekpa. It was somebody who was planted in that place that asked about Simon Ekpa. And you guys were cut short by the other speaker. We said, please, the last question has to do with energy. I'm saying this for the case of posterity because very, very soon you'll be judged. Very, very soon you guys will be judged. The media. When Nnamdi Kanu called you the Zoom media, I was wondering why he said that. But you keep on proving him right over and over and over again. I want to tell you that Simon Ekpa will be your end. Nobody can bring him down. Make una try what I want try. Spin the news. Finland, they are not stupid. Finland is not England. Finland is not England. Because in England, their so-called citizen was caught for 3 years, kidnapped by the Nigerian government. And they've said nothing about it. But Finland is not England. For Finland, the case about Simon Ekpa is not a political issue. It is a case of judiciary. I rest my case. For those who have ears, let them hear. For those who have ears, let them hear. Please share this video around. Let it go around. For the first time, I am telling you to share this video. It must get to all the channels. This video is a spiritual one. Share this video to everybody. Because this blackmailing must stop. They keep on giving Simon Ekpa a bad name just to hang it. They came to ambush the Finnish minister. But thank God she applied wisdom. She applied wisdom in her answer. She said, when it comes to Simon Ekpa, it is not political. It is judiciary. It has to do with the judicial precedence. It is not political. I rest my case. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you. Bye-bye.
angry at Nigeria. I'm angry at this government which seems to be letting us down. I am angry at us as a people. I am angry at my people in Ndibo. Because if they have refused you, why are you refusing yourself? Stop complaining and do it for yourself. We've always been able to do that. Everybody follows the line and gets done what needs to be done. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are wonderful people. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are resilient. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are people with integrity, with conscience, with a feeling of humanity that they can reach out wherever they are and contribute something to that society and not care that they're not even from there. I am a proud Igbo woman. And yes, if there's anything you know about me as I walk into a place, know that there's nothing you can do to me in this country to bow my head. I will not do it. I am my father's daughter. I am my mother's daughter. But at the same time, you talk about never again. But go ahead. We will not succumb. We will not bow. We are children of God. We are here for a purpose. God has put us on this good earth for that purpose. You cannot drive us to the sea. You cannot tell us to shut up and take the pain that you are inflicting on us, abuse us on top of it. Listen, if you don't want us, then let us go. Thank you.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Lugard, Bloomington, Lord Lugard, and it's wild flora show. 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation, ever since annihilation. Nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.